Lots to talk about today with our medical expert, Dr. David Winter from Baylor Scott & White Health. Good to see you there.
Good to see you, Sonia. Good to be back with you.
Thank you. Likewise. Okay, so there are newer reports this week about that variant that originated in India. So it's B617.2. I'm trying to get these right. What can you tell us about this first of all?
Point one. Yeah, three things we know about this. It's the most dominant strain in India, where it's causing havoc in that country, as we've heard. Number two, it's more contagious than most of the other variants. But the good news is all the current vaccines in this country work against it. We're fortunate with that, Sonia.
So are you concerned about this particular variant in light of the trouble that we've seen other people having with it?
Yeah, I'm concerned it's more contagious, but the bigger concern is as this pandemic continues to go around the planet, more mutations produce more variants, and the next variant, I'm concerned, may be even more serious. We've got to stop the spread. The two best ways to do that, vaccines and masks.
Oh, look at you with your props there. You know, something that caught my attention about these two cases locally that we know about with regard to this variant is that these are children under the age of 12, so they can't be vaccinated. Anecdotally, is that another case for vaccination?
It is indeed. Now we're doing some studies right now to make sure that the vaccine is the proper dose and safe for younger children. Those studies are not yet completed. We hope they'll be done by the end of the year, but younger children, in fact, will need to be vaccinated to prevent the spread of this virus and other viruses.
And Dr. Winter, I'm getting a lot of questions from parents still. You know, what do you think about my 12-year-old or 14-year-old getting vaccinated? I'm sure that you're getting a lot of questions as well. We know right now that the Pfizer vaccine is the only vaccine available for children between 12 and 15 in the U.S. So what are you telling your patients? What's your recommendation?
I'm saying first, this vaccine is 100% effective. That's remarkable. And there have been zero serious side effects from the vaccine in these kids. Now, they can get a sore arm, muscle aches, chills for a day or two like adults, but in fact, the kids tend to recover even quicker. So I am recommending the virus vaccine for younger kids, 12 to 15, and adults also.
And then what about parents who say, well, I'm just wary because we don't know about the potential long-term side effects of this vaccine on children?
Sonia, you know, vaccines have been around for more than 100 years. We're not seeing long-term side effects from any of those other vaccines. In fact, I think children are more likely to get in trouble not getting the vaccine, getting sick and having complications from not getting the vaccine. Look at mumps, polio, diphtheria. All those have long-term complications. Long-term complications from the vaccines, we haven't seen that. I'm optimistic they won't happen with this one either.
Okay, Dr. Winter, here's a question, because this is a common one right now for us in Texas. I've been fully vaccinated. Is it okay for me to be around strangers, let's say other people who may not be vaccinated?
I think it is. The vaccine does work very well. There's one exception. If you have some underlying immunocompromised state that would make your immune system not as robust to the vaccine response, then maybe you should be more cautious. But for the rest of us, if you've been vaccinated, you're safe right now.
Okay, and then for people who had COVID maybe several months ago, they're asking, well, do I still need to get vaccinated and when?
Yeah, I've seen a number of my own patients who've had COVID twice now. So you do get antibodies from having COVID, but not as robust as it getting the vaccine. So we are recommending that if you've had it, yes, get a vaccine. If you get the vaccine right after you've had it, you're likely to have more of a sore arm and achy, a lot sicker than if you wait a month or two, maybe even 3 months may be the best. But yes, everyone who's had COVID, they should get a vaccine, Sonia.
All right, Dr. Winter, thanks for your help this week as always. Appreciate it.
Thank you.